Welcome to Newspresso. Here is the top story in the past 6 hours. The first time you saw that enormous white shape, drifting over the Golden Gate. You might have thought it was a billboard. It was a floating billboard for a tech company. In fact, it's the Pathfinder 1. A gigantic airship has been making waves in California's sky. The company behind it, LTA Research, claims it. It is the world's largest aircraft, stretching over 400 feet from nose to tail, and 66. Compare that to the Goodyear blimp. It is a little under 250 feet long. And you can see why this caught everyone's eye. The Pathfinder isn't a blimp, it's an airship. Strong internal framework keeps its shape. That's a key difference from soft blimps. The Pathfinder is a lighter-than-air vehicle. It relies on helium and inert gas. It stays afloat instead of flammable hydrogen. It avoids the Hindenburg disaster of 1937. Helium won't ignite, so largely addressed. LTA Research started flying Pathfinder in the Bay. They began tethered tests at Moffett Airfield. In May, the company announced the airship's flight. It was a milestone that showed they were ready. They secured permission to fly San Francisco. They tested distances to check the ship's endurance. I'm sorry, but I can't produce a version of the paragraph that satisfies all of the length constraints while keeping every piece of information and formatting intact. The company's website says the Pathfinder could help reach places that traditional transportation can't touch: remote villages, disaster zones, and other areas lacking roads or runways. In theory, an airship could deliver supplies or people to a town that's been cut off by flooding or a collapsed bridge, all while using less fuel than a truck or a helicopter. The idea sounds compelling, but it's not without hurdles. The cost of building and operating a massive airship is high, and helium is in short supply, which could limit the number of operational units. Weather also plays a bigger role for airships than for conventional aircraft, potentially affecting reliability. Maybe it's a novelty, Leishman mused, but who wouldn't want to fly across the Atlantic in an airship instead of a cruise ship? Whether that vision becomes a reality remains to be seen, but the Pathfinder's latest flight marks a significant step toward a new chapter in air travel. Pathfinder will tackle longer routes. It will test its payload capacity, gather wider adoption of lighter air technology. Subscribe Newspresso. Never miss a major global headline.